Hello everybody. Appreciate you guys watching this morning. Today's October 23rd, 2025, and it is right before 8 a.m. I keep refreshing to see if 8 a.m. update shows up or is uploaded, but it's not. So we're gonna go over real quick over the 5 a.m. update regarding Tropical Storm Melissa. Now, Tropical Storm Melissa, it is moving west-northwest at 3 miles an hour, so still crawling just like in the past videos. And it has a pressure of 1,002 millibars, meaning that it has weakened a little bit overnight. Now, when I look at the satellite imagery, you guys are going to notice that it's looking worse in overall, so meaning that it's still struggling. Now, that is expected to change within the next 24 hours as the wind shear that has been impacting it for the past few days is supposed to relax and allow it to start intensifying. But it has maximum sustained winds of 50 miles an hour. Now let's take a look at the forecast cone. As you guys can see, still expected to move south of Jamaica, but it is inching closer to Jamaica as a major hurricane. So I would say right now, again, just like I mentioned in my previous videos, you guys in Jamaica, Cuba, you guys need to start preparing for this, because there's no way around it. One way or another, it's actually going to affect you guys. Now, how strong? It all depends. I mean, there's a lot of uncertainty right now. Let's take a look at the rainfall map. Again, the southern part of the Hispaniola, so that includes Haiti and the Dominican Republic. As of right now, depending how much closer it gets, but as of right now, you guys can expect anywhere from 6 to 12 inches of rain. That's the expectation. And more closer to the center, of course, that number goes a lot higher. So we'll have to see how close the center gets to either Haiti or what is looking like Jamaica or potentially Cuba. Now let's take a look at the key messages. Melissa is expected to meander over, excuse me, over the Central Caribbean Sea for several days, and is forecast to become a major hurricane by late this weekend or early next week. Interest in Jamaica, Haiti, Cuba, and the Dominican Republic are urged to continue monitoring the latest forecast. Even though the National Hurricane Center is still saying Haiti and Dominican Republic is slowly looking less likely, as it's expected to continue to move west. Now, due to the Melissa slow motion, the risk of a prolonged period of strong winds, possible lasting for a day or more, is increasing for Jamaica and the Tiburon Peninsula of Haiti. So that will be obviously a very bad scenario, as normally when a hurricane makes landfall, it brings strong winds and tons of rain for, let's say, a few hours, potentially up to maybe 10 or 12 hours. But this is expected to be more than a day of continued effects. So obviously that is what I keep mentioning in my other videos. That is catastrophic, basically. Now, this is the latest recon mission. The hurricane hunters are inside of the storm right now. They're struggling to find a center, but it's looking like the center is where you see that little circle there. So in other words, this right here. Now let's take a look. Now, if you look at the pressures, 1,005 millibar, I mean, that's pretty much the lowest they have found, indicating that the storm is still struggling to intensify. Now, the difference is that there's so when everything, so a lot of the times you guys, or not a lot of the times, the storms get usually mid-latitude center and the what they call true center circulation. When those come together, that's when the storm starts intensifying. Well, right now, though, that case, the mid-latitude center or mid-level center and the true center of circulation is really far apart from each other, meaning that it's still not aligned properly to, again, prompt for intensification. Now let's actually take a look at the spaghetti models as of the latest. The majority of them, as you see, only one left, which is actually the GFS still persisting in a Haiti landfall, but you can see that's the only one. Everything else is pointing at Cuba and Jamaica, with the UK kind of going way west. Again, we have to see if that plays out or not. The intensification, still a few models have it a category 5, but latest update that you guys saw my video from yesterday evening, it had it way up there, like 195 miles, but knots. Obviously it dropped that off, which is a good thing. Now, one more thing I want to show you. This is what it's looking like today. You guys can see a lot of convection basically up here. Then you guys are seeing the center should be somewhere over here roughly. Again, not looking great so far, but that's expected to change within the next 24 hours. So I appreciate you guys watching. I wanted to bring this to your guys' attention. Let's actually take a quick look before. Let me refresh and see if the National Hurricane Center released the 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. update, and they have not. So this is the latest information we got. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll talk to you later. I'll make another video with how the storm progresses throughout the day. Thank you guys. Have a good day.